Hi, this is Rishi Ajmera here from Algo. I'll be showing you the demonstration of the software which you can use to automate your time-based Straddle Strangle strategies similar to stock market. So this is the main screen of the software, and from this create strategy button you can configure the strategies. So this is underlying selection whether you want to take Nifty or Bank Nifty. From here you can set the entry time. This is exit time configuration. So let's say if there are no stop loss or target hit during the day, then at exit time it will exit the position. This is entry type whether you want to buy the straddle or sell the straddle. This is number of lot setting. This is strikeout setting. So from here you can choose whether you want to take straddle or strangle. So if you keep it as 0, then it will be taking the hit the money straddle. So let's say if the underlying is at 17,000 and your strikeout is 0, then it will select the 17,000 call and 17,000 put. If you keep it positive values, let's say 100, so if your underlying is at 17,000, then in this case it will select 17,000 call and 16,900 put. If you keep negative values like this, so in this case it will select 16,900 call and 17,100 put. You can do the inverse strangle also. This is stop loss configuration. You can set individual leg stop loss or combined leg stop loss. So in case of individual leg stop loss, it will be placing the stop loss on both call and put individually based on their respective entry prices. In case of combined leg stop loss, it will calculate the combined entry premium, and on that it will place the stop loss. So whenever your combined entry premium hits the stop loss, it will exit the position. In case of individual leg stop loss, it will place the stop loss in broker, and in case of combined leg stop loss, the software will be in the software, and whenever it triggers, software will exit the position. This is move SL to cost configuration. So in case of individual leg stop loss, let's say your one leg stop loss hits. After that, if you want to move your stop loss to cost, then you can check this flag. This is target and stop loss configuration, and you can set that in points or percentage basis. So let's say if you have set 50% target and 50% stop loss, and your entry premium is 100 rupees, then target will be 50 points and stop loss will be 150. This is trailing configuration. You can set the trailing based on X and Y. I am showing you one example for trailing. So let's say if your entry is on the sell side and your entry price is 100, your initial stop loss is 10% and your trailing X and trailing Y are 5%. So first it will calculate trailing X points and trailing Y points. So in this case it will be 5 points. So when your LTP drops by 5 rupees, it will trail the stop loss by 5 rupees. So from when LTP goes from 100 to 95, it will trail the stop loss from 110 to 105. When LTP reaches 90, it will trail the stop loss from 105 to 100 rupees. Like that, it will keep trailing. If you don't want trailing, then you can set higher values over here, like 1000 or something. So it will not trail in that case. This is max profit and max loss configuration. This is applicable on this particular straddle only, which is taken at say 11.15. So let's say if you want to exit the straddle at 5,000 rupees profit and you want to exit at 2,500 loss, then you can set configuration like this. And this is square off at exit time configuration. So what some people do is they don't want to exit the straddle, they want to keep it positional. So they uncheck this flag. Now this software is for intraday only. So if you are unchecking this flag, then on the next day you need to manage position manually. So once you have done all the configuration, you can save it. You can save as many straddle as you want. Like there is no limitation on number of straddles. You can create as many as you want for the whole day, right? Like this. Now over here on the right bottom side, these parameters are global configuration, and it is applicable on all the straddle or strangles you have created. So this is global max profit and global max loss. So let's say during the day, anytime your max profit reaches to 1 lakh rupee or your loss reaches to 50,000 rupees, combined of all the straddles you have created, then it will exit all the position and it will not take entry in the pending straddles, like that. This is execution mode, whether you want to run it on paper trade mode or live mode. This is product type configuration, whether you want to trade in MIS or NRML, and this is expiry configuration. So by default it will select the nearest expiry, and let's say on the expiry day if you want to take the next week expiry, then you can select it from here. Now this is limit order configuration. So after the freak trade episodes, we are using the limit orders only. For entry it will be using limit order, and for stop loss it will be using the stop loss limit order. So the limit price of the order you can configure using this. So let's say if you have set the limit buffer percentage equal to 5 and seconds to modify order as 3, then at the time of placing the order it will take the LTP as reference. So let's say if it's a sell order and your LTP is 100 rupees and your limit buffer percentage is 5%, then it will place a limit order for sell with 95 rupees. And in case if it is not executed, then within 3 seconds it will modify it to market if it is not executed. There is option to save and load the configuration. So what you can do is, let's say you have created this 3 straddles and you want to save it, then you can give it some name and save it. So on the next day when you run the software, you can just load the same configuration. From this load button you can load the configuration. So if you load the Rishi 2 file that I have saved, then it will load the same. You can also save the day-wise configuration. Let's say if your configuration is same for every Monday, every Tuesday, like that, then you can save that way also. Now I will be showing you the execution on the paper trading mode first. So I am creating 2 strategies. So first entry is at 11:19. It is sell side, one lot, individual leg stop loss, 50% target and stop loss. I am saving the configuration and I am creating one more straddle at 30 seconds after that. So once the configuration is done, you just need to click on this start button. So it is started now. There are 5 windows on the software. One is main. Over here it will show the calculation for the combined leg stop loss. In the option leg it will be showing the details of each and every individual leg of the straddle. In the order book it will be showing you the orders. In the position it will show you live position, and in the parameters tab you can check what configuration you have done, like how many straddles you have created and what are the parameters in each and every straddle, right? So we have created 2 straddle, one is at 11:19 and another is at 11:19:30. So it is 11:19 now, and as you can see it is taking the entry. In the order book you can still check the order book. This is on paper trading mode, so there are no order placed in the broker account. If you see the order ID, it is randomly generating order ID and status is paper trade. It is showing the average execution price also. It will be showing you the live position over here. It will show live MTM. You can also check the leg wise configuration, like let's say this is your entry price, this is your stop loss price, target price, and it will show the live PNL over here also. So it has taken entry in both the straddles. There is option to exit the position. You can right click on particular straddle and exit the position. So if I right click on this, it has exited the straddle. There is option to exit all the position at once. Let's say if you click on this exit button at right side bottom, then it will exit all the position. Once it is started, you can also change the global max profit and max loss configuration. Let's say if I keep it as say 50 rupees, and yep, I'm keeping the max loss as 50 rupees. Once I update it, I just need to click on this update button, so it will take effect, and whenever your max profit or max loss reaches to 50 rupees, it will exit. Once you have started the software, you can also add more straddles. Let's say if I want to take one more entry at 11:21, then I can do that also. But if you see over here, it has your MTM has reached to 55 rupees. So it has exited all the position. So now the straddle that we have configured, it will not take entry at 11:21. Yeah, so it has not taken the entry. Now I'll be showing you the execution in live mode. So for live mode, I am creating one straddle which will take entry at 11:20 and 30 seconds. I am keeping the configuration as it is. And in the execution mode, I am selecting the live mode and I am hitting the start button. So as you can see, the orders are placed in the account. You can also check the live MTM of the position. And if I click on this exit button, it will exit the position. So if you can see, the book loss is minus 55. So this is how you can execute your time-based straddle and strangles on this software. We are also supporting your custom changes in this. So let's say if you want to do any changes on top of this, let's say if you want re-entry or if you want wait and trade features, then we can do that also. And apart from that, if you have any custom requirement, if you want to automate your own strategy, then we are doing that also. You can get in touch with us. You can check the details of this software on our website. All the details are mentioned over there. And if you have any query, you can reach to us anytime. Thank you very much.